Just like Bill the Butcher, you know how long I managed to get through life through all these years and still keep my 2 feet on the ground? One word: fear. I've been meaning to talk about this film for quite some time. It's just that I never really had the proper notes or the proper mindset or the right words on how I wanted to describe this movie. Now, after quite some time of thinking about it and trying to gather my words together to talk about my feelings and my thoughts and what I liked about this movie and maybe what I disliked, I managed to get all my words together, and I'm going to talk to you all about a Martin Scorsese classic that was given to us in the year 2002, and it contains a phenomenal cast of characters with some amazing actors and actresses. I mean, you got Daniel Day-Lewis, you got Leonardo DiCaprio, Cameron Diaz, Liam Neeson, Brendan Gleeson, and John C. Reilly. That's one hell of a lineup of talent that we got in this particular movie. Taking place during the 1860s in New York, one of the original 13 colonies that helped build the foundation that we live on now, known as America, Amsterdam came out of prison to build a fresh start in this great land. He goes back to the 5 Points to seek revenge against the man who killed his father. However, he meets up with an old buddy that he's known for a long time that's part of the Irish clan, goes into specific details of exactly what the 5 Points are, where he's found himself in, and who are all the gangs that are in their location and their respectful groups and so on and so forth of who they are. Then you have Bill the Butcher. He's a political anti-immigrant who fully supports the corrupt system of segregation, takes young Amsterdam under his wing, shows him the ropes, and teaches him the rights and wrongs of what it's like to be a true American man. However, Amsterdam starts to learn the whole entire truth on who Bill the Butcher is as time progressed. After meeting with this young Amsterdam, is willing to take any sort of revenge as possible. Now, the story itself really writes for the whole entire movie of where it began in the first 15 minutes on what goes on, especially with the war, how it sets up, leading to Leonardo DiCaprio coming in, setting his 2 feet on New York soil, meeting up with his old friend, and learning exactly who everybody is and what's going to go on. Amsterdam, he's got his priorities, he's got his goals, he knows what he needs to do. Then all of a sudden he meets the Butcher, who is exactly who I said he was. Now, the movie, like I said, it goes into such amazing details. I love how the movie is shot in such a very nice atmosphere, very, very amazing atmosphere. It's got a nice color scheme. There's so many in-depth detail that goes on that's just really good. It literally pays close, specific attention to really replicate of what the 1860s was like. Now, the main aspect of this whole entire movie that I absolutely love, and everybody loves, is the chemistry with Leonardo DiCaprio and Daniel Day-Lewis. We got the good guy and the bad guy. Now, this is the most amazing thing about their collaboration, is that they both have mutual respect for each other. Despite after how all the shit breaks down as the film progresses, Butcher saw Amsterdam as like a young prodigy, a son that he never really had. So, Amsterdam, as time progressed, he later sees the evil lurking in his eyes. During the final confrontation, deep down, they just had such a respectful connection that they had for each other, because they had to fight for 3 things for their representations of both Ireland and America: dignity, loyalty, and pride. For young Amsterdam, it's for revenge. For Bill the Butcher, it's for honor. Now, Daniel Day-Lewis and Leonardo DiCaprio, we all know them as performers. They are just absolutely incredible. Daniel Day-Lewis knows how to perform as such a badass villain, young Amsterdam, Leonardo DiCaprio, the baby face that you get behind so easily. Now the thing is that you obviously see that he didn't know who Bill the Butcher was. He didn't know he was the guy who killed his father in the beginning. He had no idea whatsoever. So that's why he thought, okay, maybe this guy can show me where I'm at right now. And afterwards, I could probably learn from him and get my life together. However, once Amsterdam runs under Bill the Butcher's wing, later on in the movie, once he realizes exactly that he was the one who killed his father, later on Amsterdam runs with the group for a while until he meets up with former allies of his father. Now, this is a big title I'm going to tell you all. This title is going to help describe the next series of events that happens through the movie while he starts to uncover the truth of Bill the Butcher slowly but surely. Confrontations lead to condemnations. You had to take one low blow to set Amsterdam off. The Butcher even saying the fact that the man has no heart. That said a lot right there. Especially the fact that he was able to throw a knife and fucking stab him right in the stomach. Then again, Bill the Butcher taught him exactly, especially when he was teaching him a lesson with the pig, where the final blows are. Where the wound is, where the final blow is. He taught him that. But yes, Amsterdam did later learn the truth about what happened to his father, and thus leading to the war with the Butcher. And leading exactly who his true bloodline is after learning it all. Now, just the whole story, the chemistry, the performances between the two main characters, it's incredible. So overall, about this entire movie, Gangs of New York is a really, really fantastic picture. It's got a phenomenal story, great cast. It's got a story that has logical, commonsensible reasons to why events happen for the reasons given. You got an outstanding villain. You got a great baby face. You got a little love romance. You got outstanding, in-depth pay attention to details. A really good representation and replication of what the 1860s looked like. Solid ass movie. So Gangs of New York is a film I gave a 4 out of 5 to. And that right there is my little talk about the movie. So let me know down below your thoughts, and ciao for now.